world, so did you know that men wear makeup too? Now, no, men don't wear makeup for every day, but men do wear makeup when they're in front of a camera. Majority of the time, if they're, in a movie, or if they're on a newscaster, even if they're doing a music video, men want to look just as flawless as women do. They just don't want to admit it out loud sometimes, all right? So, it doesn't matter what you're doing in life, you want to make sure that you have the skills for you to be able to do this if you work in film or you work in television or just for yourself. So, you want to start with a clean face as always. Most men have wonderful skin. I don't know why, but they normally do. But you still want to take care of your skin, so you want to make sure that you wash it and that you use a cleanser and you use a moisturizer and a lip balm every day, which is very clear that my model has done right now. But you want to look a little bit more polished than that. So he has a few blemishes and a few acne scars. They're not huge and noticeable, but you want to cover them up a little bit, okay? So all you're going to do is you're going to take a concealer. That's the person's exact same complexion. And if you're doing this yourself, you don't have to use a fancy brush. You can just dot it on with your fingers. And I'm just going to go over his little acne scars with it. And you see it just goes away. He doesn't look like he's wearing makeup at all. And if you're at home, you can just tap it with your finger instead of using a fancy brush. And we're not using foundation over his whole face. We're just spot checking any of the places that may be a little bit noticeable. Has a little bit of darkness right underneath his eye. That might be from just lack of sleep. And so we're just going to go underneath there, really, really, really lightly. Right underneath his eye, really, really lightly. Almost feels like I'm probably not even touching you. Does it feel like that?
Not really.
Not really, see? But you can see that makeup is being applied to the skin. All right, and he has just one little acne star just right over there. And that's it. You don't have to do anything more than that. Okay? And then what you want to do after that is you want to put a powder on the person's complexion. Now you want to use a pressed powder. A pressed powder has a little bit of color in it. It's going to take the shine off your face, but you won't look makeup-y. You do not want to use a full coverage foundation. You don't want to use a heavy foundation at all. You want to just use something that takes the shine off your face. The main thing for men is to make sure that you don't look shiny on camera, okay? So you don't want to look shiny. So this is just a pressed powder. And I'm going to use a big powder brush. I'm going to put that right on his face. I'm going to go all the way back to the hairline, slightly down the face. And if they have facial hair, you're going to go over the facial hair just lightly, okay? Look all the way up for me. You're going to go underneath the eye once, underneath the eye twice. Look how beautiful that is. You can look normal. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a mascara wand and you're going to groom the hair where it naturally grows at, or where it has been shaped up at or manipulated. And you want to take that same brush and you want to make sure that the eyebrows all go in one direction. Brows are sisters and not identical twins, so they're not arched the same way, they're not groomed the same way, but you want to make sure that they look nice and neat. And then a pet peeve with me is whenever I look at movies, people always forget to put what? Powder on men's eyelids. So everything else looks really, really pretty, and then you see shiny eyelids. So you want to make sure that, close your eye, you go underneath their eye, over top of their eyelids as well, so it doesn't look shiny there too, because that just looks odd to me. To set the brows, I'm going to take a clear mascara. Sometimes it is called a brow set, okay? And I'm going to put a mascara wand in there. And what that's going to do is after I have groomed those brows and they look in that facial hair and it looks great, this is just going to set it so they stay in that direction. You can use a wax as well, but the wax has a tendency to sometimes have a little bit of a buildup. And the clear mascara is clear, so it's not going to show up anymore. So we're going to go over that. And if you had any powder that may have fallen on the face as you applied it, put in the clear brow set is going to make it go away. And the last step you're going to do is you're going to put a lip balm on. The main thing that men care about, besides the fact that they look makeup-y, is that their lips don't look shiny. They don't want to make it look like they have lip balm on or lip gloss on. So you want to make sure that you get a lip balm that's non-shiny. There are a lot of men's products out there that are non-shiny, so you want to make sure that you have that. So I'm just going to use a chapstick. Look how easy that is, because we know that it's non-shiny. I'm going to take it right from the application. And if I was working on set with someone, then if this is my actor, I would give him this lip balm when it's all said and done. And during the scene, I would hand it to him so he could apply it himself, so that we know that that's his. But I'm just going to use a brush for now. And as you see, automatically, it's non-shiny. But yet, you don't want the lips to look dry on camera or dry in real life. If men own nothing else, 99.9% of the time, they own a lip balm. So Voila, look how easy that is. He still looks like himself. His blemishes are cleared up. He's ready to go on camera. He doesn't look makeup-y. And throughout the day, his oil is going to come through just a little bit. That's totally fine. You don't want him to look overly done, but you want to make sure that he doesn't look extremely shiny. All right? So men's makeup for film or for camera or for life, easy peasy. Look how quick that is. Hope you learned something.